Hello students, welcome to your math class. In last class we have learned about triangles and basic concept of triangle, as well as we learn congruency of triangle. So when two triangles are congruent, if each points, each angle and each side of the given triangles coincide to each other, then that two triangles are congruent. For example, if we are talking about these two triangles, is these two triangles are congruent or not? We keep these two triangles on each other, okay, like that. So we find there each angles, each side are coincide to each other. Like that, when we will talking about this triangle, so this is also coincide to the white one. Okay, it means these two triangles are congruent. So children, there are some criteria of a congruent. Okay, so we will learn about criteria for congruency of a triangle. So there are some criteria for congruency of a triangle. First one is there SSS rule. SSS rule means side, side and side. It means if corresponding side of first triangles are equal to the corresponding side of the other triangles, then they are congruent. When we are talking about these two triangles, so corresponding side, okay, this side is equal to this side and this side is equal to this side and this side is equal to this side, means corresponding side of these two triangles are equal. Okay, that's why they are congruent. Understood? Next is there ASA rule. Rule means children angle side angle. Angle side angle rule means one angle, one side and other angles, means corresponding angle, corresponding side and another corresponding angles of one triangle is equal to the corresponding angle to the other triangles. For example, ASA rule, okay, angle side angle rule means this angle G is equal to the this angle and this side is equal to the this side and this angle is equal to this side, means two angle and one side of one triangles to the equal of another corresponding sides and angle of the other triangles. Next, SAS rule. SAS rule means two sides, two corresponding sides and one angle, two corresponding sides and one angle of one triangle is equal to the corresponding side and the angle of another triangle. Like that AAS rule, here angle and side. Next, RHS means RHS rule. In RHS rule, there are right angles, hypotenuse and one corresponding side of the one triangle is equal to the right angles and hypotenuse and one side of the other triangles. So children, these two triangles, right angle, hypotenuse and one side, okay, right angle, hypotenuse, this is hypotenuse and one side, these are corresponding to the other ones, other hypotenuse, right angles and one side of the other triangle. So these triangles are congruent to the congruency criteria are there RHS. Okay, students, in SAS congruency criteria, two triangles are congruent if two sides and including angle of one triangle is equal to the corresponding two sides and including angle of another triangles, then these two triangles are congruent by SAS congruency criteria. So children, when we are observing in these two triangles ABC and PQR, so AC and equal to PR as well as BC is equal to QR and including angle C is equal to R. That's why this triangle ABC is congruent to the triangle PQR by SAS congruency criteria. Next one, children, ASA congruency. By ASA congruency, so two triangles are called congruent if two angles and including side. If two angle including side of one triangle is equal to the corresponding two angle and including side of another triangles, then that two triangles are called congruent by ASA congruency criteria. So in triangle ABC and triangle DEF, angle A is equal to angle B and angle C. So children, angle A and angle D are equal. Angle C, which is equal to angle F, and including side of these two angle, that is AC, which is equal to the DF. Okay, so ABC is congruent to the triangle DEF by ASA congruency criteria. Children, two triangles are called congruent if two angles and one side of one triangle are equal to the two angle and one side of another triangle. Then that two triangles are called congruent. Okay. So children, here ABC is congruent to the triangle PQR. Since children, angle A which is equal to angle B, and angle B which is equal to angle Q, that is given in the figure, as well as this side BC is equal to side QR. That's why these two triangle ABC is congruent to the triangle PQR by AAS congruency criteria. Students, here SSS congruency criteria. So in SSS congruency criteria, three sides of one triangle is equal to the three corresponding side of another triangle. Then that two triangles are called congruent by SSS congruency criteria. So here AC which is equal to PR and AB which is equal to PQ and BC which is equal to QR. So children, triangle ABC is congruent to the triangle PQR by SSS congruency criteria. Now RHS congruency criteria means right angle, means one angle of another triangle, one angle of a triangle is a right angle, that is 90 degree, hypotenuse and one side, okay, are equal to the corresponding angle and corresponding hypotenuse and one side which is corresponding to another triangle, then they are called congruent. Children, in the given figure ABC and DEF, angle B is equal to angle A which is 90 degree, that is given, angle B and A, that is 90 degree which is right angle. And the second one, children, hypotenuse which is AC and DF, both are equal. Hypotenuse means the side which is opposite to the right angle. Side which is opposite to the right angle, that is called hypotenuse. So here this and these two angle sides are hypotenuse. Okay. And including side there means BC which is equal to EF. So triangle ABC congruent to the triangle DEF by RHS congruency criteria. Hello students, welcome to your math class. In last class we have learned criteria for congruency of triangle. In this class we are going to learn some properties of triangle. Okay, so children, today we will discuss about the isosceles triangle. In isosceles triangle, two sides are equal. Okay, so let's see the isosceles triangle. A triangle in which two sides are equal. These two sides are equal. So that triangle is called isosceles triangle. And here children, this triangle ABC is isosceles with AB which is equal to AC. AB is equal to AC. Okay. So in class 7 we have learned through the activities in isosceles triangle. Opposite angle of isosceles triangle that are equal means angle B which is equal to angle C. Angle B which is equal to angle C. In this class children, we will prove angle B which is equal to angle C by applying criteria for congruency of triangle. So as I said to you children, opposite angle opposite to the equal side, angle opposite to the equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equal. So here angle ABC which is equal to the angle ACB. Okay, and if these two angles are equal, children, if isosceles triangle is given, show the opposite side of the angle which is also equal. So see there, here angle side AB which is equal to side AC. So the side two equal angles of a triangle are equal. Okay. Now theorem is there. So children, this is the theorem 7.2. Angle opposite to the equal sides. Angle opposite to the equal side of isosceles triangle are equal. Okay. So here a triangle ABC is given. Okay. So here given that proof, we have to prove it. Given what is given, triangle ABC in which AB is equal to AC, that is given. Okay. Now children, we will do the construction. In construction, what we will do in the construction, we draw a bisector of angle A. Draw a bisector of angle A. It means these two angles are equal, that is D. So draw AD which is bisector of angle A. Which is bisector of angle A. But children, we have to prove that. What we have to prove? We have to prove that, here you have to write, prove that, what we have to prove? Angle B is equal to angle C. We have to prove that angle B which is equal to angle C. That angle B which is the opposite of AC and angle C which is opposite of AB. Okay. Children, we draw the bisector. Now in triangle ABD and triangle ACD, now in triangle ABD and triangle ACD, there are two triangles. Okay. So in triangle ABD and ACD, in these two triangles children, we have AB is equal to AC which is given. Here AB which is equal to AC, that is given. It's clear. Now children, angle BAD which is equal to angle CAD. How? Because AD is the bisector of angle A, so which is divide angle A in equal two part. Yes. So children, angle BAD which is equal to the angle CAD. How? Since you have to write AD is bisector of angle A which we have constructed. Okay. Now children, we have AB AC equal means one side and one angles are equal there. Okay. In the triangle ABD and ACD. But children, here AD is a side which is common in both triangle. Yes. So we will write AD which is equal to AD, in bracket we will write there common side. Okay. This is the common side. So if two side and one angle is equal of the these two triangles, so children, triangle ABD and triangle ACD are congruent by congruency rule. Which criteria? SAS congruency criteria. These two triangles are equal. So we will write there. Therefore, triangle ABD, which is congruent to the triangle ACD by which criteria? You have to write there. SAS, side congruency criteria. So by SAS congruency criteria, these two triangles are congruent. If children, these two triangles are congruent, so angle B is equal to angle C. Yes, as we know that corresponding part of congruent triangle are equal. So angle B, which is corresponding to the angle C. Yes, angle B, which is corresponding to the angle C. Therefore, angle B is equal to angle C. You have to write there by CPCT, means corresponding part of congruent triangle. That is proved. This question is given in triangle ABC. So in the figure, ABC is a triangle is given. The bisector AD of triangle A. AD is the bisector of triangle A. Angle A. AD is the bisector of angle A. Is perpendicular to the side BC. This is perpendicular. Okay, यह यहाँ पर perpendicular है. Okay, so that AB is equal to AC. We have to show that side AB which is equal to side AC. If two sides are equal, it means the triangle ABC is isosceles triangle. Yes. So children, let's solve it. In triangle ABD and triangle ACD. Okay children, here given that angle BAD and angle CAD both are equal. Why these two angles are equal? Because AD is the bisector of angle A. If AD is the bisector of angle A, it means AD divide the angle A in two equal part. Yes. So these two angles are equal. So angle BAD, which is equal to the angle CAD, since AD bisect angle A. If AD bisect angle A, that's why. Children, now here given that AD is perpendicular on the side BC, it means that they make a right angle, that is 90 degree. It means angle ADB, which is equal to angle ADC, that is 90 degree. Okay, so angle ADB equal to angle ADC, that is 90 degree. Okay, means AD perpendicular. Here you have to write AD perpendicular to the BC. Okay, now children, AD, where AD is the common side in both triangle, in triangle ABD and in triangle ACD, in both triangle AD is the common. If AD is common, so we can write AD is equal to AD, that is common side. So children, here we got two angle and one sides are equal, two angle and including side are equal. So these two triangles are congruent by congruency, that is ASA congruency criteria. So children, triangle ABD is congruent to the triangle ACD. ABD and ACD are congruent by ASA congruency criteria. By ASA congruency criteria. Okay children, if these two triangles are congruent, so we have to show that AB is equal to AC. So children, here AB and AC both are the corresponding side, okay, of the triangles. So AB is equal to AC by CPCT. By CPCT means corresponding part of congruent triangle are equal. That's why. So children, here AB equal to AC we have proved, but we have to show that triangle ABC is isosceles. So AB and AC is the two sides of triangle ABC that are equal. So we know that a triangle having two sides are equal, that called isosceles triangle. Therefore, triangle ABC is isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. That's good. I hope you have enjoyed your class. Thank you, students.